We now return to Let's Play Cleopatra.
The indelicate grasp of the Roman Empire grows stronger and reaches farther with each passing day. Even the deadly political power struggles of Rome have reached our land. With the recent assassination of Pompey on the shores of Egypt, Julius Caesar now has complete control of Rome's mighty legions and has cast his eyes upon the riches of Egypt and upon the beauty of our beguiling Pharaoh, Cleopatra VII, daughter of Ptolemy XII, Auletes. Our clever leader is not easily outdone on the battlefield of wits, however. If Caesar desires to use her as a means to further Rome's influence in Egypt, so too does she plan to employ him as an instrument of maintaining the dynastic power of our great land. Caesar's arrival in Alexandria with his unpopular Romans has sparked an uprising among its independent-minded citizens. An unruly mob, egged on by Cleopatra's younger brother Ptolemy XIII, has cornered Caesar and his men in the royal quarter of the city. Bitter street fighting has erupted, claiming many casualties. In a bid to keep his seaward escape route open, Caesar burned the Egyptian fleet as it lay at anchor in Alexandria's harbor. Unfortunately, the conflagration spread to some shoreline warehouses, burning great quantities of papyrus scrolls belonging to the great library. To break the trap in which he now finds himself, Caesar has summoned the loyal Mithridates and his troops from Syria to effect his rescue. After successfully storming the border fortress of Migdol, Mithridates has force-marched his men around the apex of the Nile Delta, so to approach Alexandria from the southeast. The lead elements of his force are currently encamped on the outskirts of the small village of Maritis, on the eastern shore of Lake Mariut, preparing for the final leg of their journey. The baleful Ptolemy XIII has learned of the approach of these reinforcements. In response, he has marched the bulk of his more numerous army southeastward out of Alexandria. A decisive battle on the eastern shore of Lake Mariut is about to ensue. Can you, commanding Mithridates' Roman legions, defeat Ptolemy's rebellious Egyptian army and break through to Caesar and Cleopatra in Alexandria? Their fate rests in your hands.
Alright. So we see that we already have a pre-built city. We've got a few, well, first of all, we've got 48 months to complete these rather simplistic things. First of all, we need to make money, and we don't need much for culture, so that's nice. Rough cottages are easy to come by, and I think once we build this up, we should be able to handle most of them. I see that this is empty, so I think I'm going to move it out of the city a little bit. In fact, I could move it kind of back over here. So what do we have? Well, first of all, we got snakes. We have got chickpeas. Okay, so that's clearly what's growing there. We have a fishing wharf. Okay, we've got a shipwright. Okay. Raw materials, just papyrus. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and open up. Ooh, I don't like that. Open up the trade routes. They'll buy papyrus. They'll also sell weapons, so that's a big one there. They buy wood. They sell papyrus. They sell pottery. We will need pottery. No, we won't need pottery. Actually, we won't need pottery. They will sell me. Okay, well, let's keep going. They'll buy just straight up reeds, so we can do that. And Tyre sells incense, which is unfortunate. They also sell copper. I'm trying to think if we can make Mennefer anything, but we really can't. We can't sell them any luxury goods. They buy papyrus, though. Tyre does. So, Mennefer is really not useful to me. I can't do anything for them. So, I guess we won't. But yeah, right now what's going on here is a travesty, and we need to do something about it. So, first thing I need to do is hit some roadblocks up. And okay, so I could actually make a bit of farms over here. Maybe do that. What's our current population sitting at? 170? Okay, that's pretty good. Gods, we've only got a 2, and a holy crap. Okay. I think I know how to fix a little bit of this. We do not probably need 2 of these. So I can get rid of those 3 things right there. I'm not a big fan of this layout, but we can work with it. So making sure we are at the slowest speed possible. I'm going to do like that. And then going to come in and delete those. And we are going to move some of this over here. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is put down, oh good, another one of those missions where I can't please the gods. Fantastic. That's great. Well, in that case we will roadblock that. And I guess we will put all of our stuff on this side. So, we do have some Roman legions this time. That's fun. I wonder if these are graphically from Caesar. If they just imported them, or if they're brand new. Okay, so anyway, if we need to do some fishing docks, we need to probably do a little bit of rerouting of this. That is a large place for that to be. That is completely unnecessary. In fact, I could move that house right here. Or 2 of them anyway. Enough that they would be able to still get it and not have that sitting there. It's probably not hurting anything right now. Oh, right. I should actually probably take care of the snakes. Are those snakes? No, that's just part of the water. So they're really just right down there. We've also got snakes up here. I need to take care of them. And a big batch of snakes up there. Okay. Now those ones up there might be difficult to get to and contain, just because of where they are located on the map, as with these, but we will work to remove that. And then I do not have a whole lot of money. That must be noted here. I am spending an awful lot of money on doing that. That'll help out initially, though. I can probably still get those ones. These guys, I think, are far enough away that hopefully we will not need to get to them right away. Although the statues thing isn't really... It's really not that big of a deal, money-wise. Alright, I think we got that one tied up. Like I said, I think these ones are going to be difficult. They cannot go into the reeds, however, so I guess we can still use that to our advantage there. Okay, so that should have them contained. Right, so what are we doing? What is that? That is a road? Apothecary. Do we have a dentist? We do not. Okay. Got all this going. So there's an unnecessary spot there. Just trying to think if I could maybe put something down. Not really. Okay. Need to focus a little bit harder than this. So, fishing wharf. Now it said I do not have a dock, which I don't. So I'll have to make that here. Which means that I severely cut my fishing. Yeah, that's actually... Fishing is not going to be a very good source anywhere, actually. Trading is more important, though, so we really can't choose anywhere else. I'll just have to use these as supplemental, and two fishing boats isn't going to do crap for food. Surely there's a better place. I mean, maybe up here. Obviously, you're probably meant to go there just because you've actually got access to fish right there, and you could probably get a few spots out of this, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem worth it. I think we'd do much better just getting chickpeas out of this, to be completely honest. So I think I'll just focus on that. And I've got meadow everywhere, so it's not a real big deal. And people-wise, 6 versus 10, it does take a little bit more, but I would rather make this happen. Okay, and we'll go right there. Now the question is, do I actually want to move this? I think probably yes. But I could also... Well, I mean, yeah. Let's just do it. I will wait until they move in before I remove that, of course, but this allows me to do something. I'm not really sure what I would actually do up here, to be honest with you. It's not like I can produce... Oh, well, okay. I mean, I guess I could at least put a few reed gatherers around here, and then they'd have some access nearby, so I could maybe extend that road a little bit. I don't want to extend it too far. But anyway, so we need a granary again. I will put this right here. I will put this right here. Should I do that, or should I do, because what I was originally thinking was putting these around here. I'll probably need another one there, though, but they'll already be able to walk here for people, you know, so I won't need to really do much. Okay, so put that there. We'll put architect post here, put a roadblock here, because I know I'm going to need it. And let's go put down some chickpea farms. Let's put some down here just to kind of finish this up. I guess I'll leave a little bit of an area. Should probably move that around. What the... There, that's what I'm looking for. So I can get another one out of that there. Okay. So that is actually a long ways for them to walk. Now as I look at it, it's not really a good idea to have it like that. Or extend beyond this anyway. So we probably won't. I'll end up enclosing this a little bit. Okay, so we also need a store yard. And I guess I could have it on this side. I can have a lot of industry on this side too. Okay. So for you guys, since we are not going to go down any route for this, I'm going to do reeds and papyrus. And then I guess I can build another one when we need to import probably copper. Yeah. To make weaponry. Do I have to import or open? You know, I could also put down walls, but it's going to be a little bit hard to enclose this city, I feel. Okay, so in order to appease the gods, who are they're doing all right just because of what we got. There's actually 2 shrines. I thought it said 2 temples. Like, that's not right. Okay, so we got the bazaar there. I've got spots for shrines as we go on. I think this will have access to this via the water. So, and then I guess I can just put a big old something in the middle. This is a massive waste of space. I actually hate everything about how this is designed. I could cut it in half. Put a road there, and then 1, 2, and... But we'll try and make do with it. But let's go ahead and just put in the rest of the people and get that in now. because I would also like to do a palace. That is a lot of money in this current situation, but I feel like we should probably make something happen here. And I do still have a row there that I can turn in. I've actually got a lot of room. I just need to see what I can do. Oh yeah, we also will need to have, probably have a juggler stage. So let's actually open that up. Put a booth down. And I think I'll actually get a lot of people, a lot of food anyway, just as that is, without having to go too far. We'll wait a minute. Okay, let's speed this up actually. So let's get this prepared. Exportable reeds. Right now we'll keep it at, well, okay. We'll keep it at 400, and then we'll just export all papyrus as we go. I think I'm also going to want, before I go too far with this, I think I'm also going to want to extend this a little bit, and let's go ahead and add in a recruiter and an academy. And once those have some people in them, I will go ahead and get myself some more troops, because I honestly don't know how much I'm going to need. I do actually think that a wall would probably be a good idea, just because it would give me access to towers, especially if I'm not going to go very far with these guys. Let's also go ahead and get started with the... Ah, they're already coming. 1 month. Okay. I kind of borked myself there. We'll go ahead and get some reed gatherers down. They can at least begin selling some of that. So I want you guys then. This is an archer company. I want you guys to be up here, because that is where we will be facing our foe. Okay, that is now available, which means that I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to go ahead and put this in down here, and we will beautify that. I will leave that so that I can put down 2 more shrines, since that is our only way to keep the gods happy at the moment. What a wasted coastline. I wonder if moving that over would actually give me, well, it would only give me 1 more. So we'll do beautification garden. Let's take you, not you, you, and make sure you're not buying anything I don't need you to be buying. Okay, so that'll leave me a nice big statue. I don't know, I guess the ram works. It keeps it out of the way, so I can at least see what's going on. Okay, I want to try rotate company. Huh, okay. The Egyptian army is attacking. We'll need you to rotate your line and move up to here. I want you guys to move up to here. Oh, they're over on that side. So actually, why don't you guys move over to here? Waiting for them to come to me is probably not the way to do this. Loose formation makes them less vulnerable. Everybody loosen up. Okay, you guys, I want you to come in and attack them. They seem to be holding back. You guys, engage nearby enemies. Fucking, would you engage them? An Egyptian army is drawing near in 6 more months. Okay. Here they come. Nope. What are you freaking idiots doing? Oh my god. Can you mop up? How about that? You guys are freaking idiots. I do not understand the fucking mechanics of this game. The combat is so awful. I should probably pull these guys back. But they actually managed to hold their own, which is incredible. Even though they now appear to... well, no, they're still in good health. That is actually very surprising to me. Okay, you guys. Tight formation here. Tight formation here. And we will charge them, because they're not coming after me. They are afraid. That's not you that I want. Speed up a little bit. Just a very little bit. It really would be great if you would have come at this the other way. Are you freaking stupid? You fucking archers. Alright, well, that's going to clean itself up here, hopefully. So what are we at with our people now? 116 people. We still have a long, long ways to go. Oh, what would you... Yeah, well, so here's the thing. I know that cuts me off from there. Actually, that's probably not a good idea. Okay. You guys can go home. You guys can go home. You guys can go home. We lost a lot of people there. I'm not a fan. Let's put in a storage yard. Maybe we could undo it there. Well, actually that's probably a better place for it. Storage yard here. And we will accept papyrus, or not papyrus, copper, and weapon. And we are going to begin importing. Should I say copper? Importing weapons is a really bad idea. Okay. We will need papyrus makers. Undo that, because I want the road. Papyrus maker. Here, here, and here, and here. Not there. Will this game please just cooperate? We have 4. We could probably sustain 5 at least, possibly 6. Let's try for 6. We're going to need beautification of gardens, at the very least, and most likely a medium statue. We can also grab a large statue, and we'll just put that there. Just a few more shrines. And why don't we also put in a juggler school? But where? What did that say? Right, reads. I may actually need to make that happen. Right now we got 400. That's infantry. Yeah, we're in trouble there. Okay, maybe we do need to import weapons. 2 at a time. See if we can't maybe get some of that. I can't do plazas. Alright. We have reached 1,000 people. I do not suspect we want to go much beyond that. We could, though. I've got 76. I guess it depends upon how much... Wow, I did not realize we were going to eat through our resources that badly. We really did. So maybe I didn't need to come after this at all. 76 people can survive, and I need to... Okay, well, whilst we're waiting for that, how about we get another fort of archers then? Since we know we'll be waiting a little minute. One month. This is actually pretty bad. So I think this time I'm going to play a lot more defensively. I'm going to wait for them to come to me. And, wow. Look at the time. So I think maybe it might be worth my while to, okay, now maybe might be getting a little bit too many people, I don't know. We don't even have food ready yet, and this is already building up. Maybe worth my while to, if not put down complete walls, then at least put down a perimeter with some towers on it. I think that's probably what we'll want to do here. just so I can have this area reinforced. I can have a smattering of towers, and then maybe we'll just run a back loop with a little bit of a house to run that. That's probably the wise choice there. We have 84 people, so we are clearly getting more people, and a long string of people coming in now, thanks to all these houses that we've built up. This is not going to be sustainable until April? Oh boy. Oh boy. And it's only 15% fertile as well. It's pretty bad. We do have irrigation and a water lift, but I can't put it anywhere because of situation. So unless I got rid of one of these, which I could because they are kind of worthless, but that's about the only way we're going to get fertile fields. So if that doesn't produce very much, we then will need to work over here instead. Probably actually a better idea, because then we could just get rid of these farms. This actually, I think, is probably a red herring, now that I look at it. Probably would have been better just to build farms over in the floodplain. And that might open up some workers too, although I don't think we'll need to worry about that. But what we do need to worry about is this constant wave coming in. This is not good. I wasted a lot of people in that last assault, so quickly maybe splash down a tower or two and just hope we can stand back here and weather this for a little while. But for right now, I'm going to end this one here. I will see you next time.